Hello everybody and welcome to a new episode of Wine Library TV. I'm your host, Gary Vaynerchuk, and today I want to talk about excitement, enthusiasm. Have you ever had a wine that just made you go crazy? Just brought tons of joy to you, just made you feel so excited? You know, kind of the same reaction I had this weekend when the New York Jets made a very smart pick. You know, just a very, very smart pick. Let's go to the videotape.
He just missed his sister.
And this old house, which has hosted the greats, Frank Sinatra, Count Basie, Ella Fitzgerald, Ray Bolger, obviously the Christmas show. This is now the football show.
With the fourth choice in the 2006 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select D'Brickashaw Ferguson, offensive tackle, University of Virginia.
So Matt Leinart will have to wait a little bit. Here's D'Brickashaw Ferguson with an arm span, probably could go left to right here in Radio City Music Hall.
Sometimes you go a little crazy, what can I say? Well, you basically just saw the clip, and the reaction that I had to the Jets making such a smart choice with the fourth pick and not being tempted to go for the quarterback, who I think has a weak arm, and I'll not get into sports right now, was the similar reaction that I had to the first time that I've ever had this wine. And this is the Pago dell'Ama. This is the Pago dell'Ama, which to me is one of the great wines that you've never heard of. This is 60% Syrah, 20% Cabernet, and 10% Merlot. Now, Sigergal, which is the name of this winery, puts out this wine. The Pago dell'Ama is the name of the wine. This is their Collection, not to be confused with their Syrah. But the Syrah from this estate is world class. Again, most of this wine is Syrah, 60%. And I'm just blown away by this effort. The nose is world class. Very deep cherry, dark fruits, very complex. Just a real sensational effort. La Mancha is the area where this wine's from, just right outside Toledo. This is owned by Adolfo Munoz, who's a restaurant owner, chef of Adolfo's, which is one of the world-class restaurants in all of Spain. You can only find this at that restaurant or Il Bulli, the other restaurant that is widely considered the greatest restaurant in the world. It's basically one of those wines that you just don't find. And I'm just honored, I guess, for lack of a better word, to being able to show you this wine, be the first person to maybe recommend this wine to you. For me, in my career at this point, there's nothing more exciting than turning somebody on to what I know, is going to be a world-class wine, one that's going to be featured in the Times, the Journal, the Wine Spectator, Robert Parker, over the next 15 to 20 years, and having that moment in time where I was the first to really show you this wine. The reason this has that potential is that the nose is unbelievable. The combination of power, silk, the finish is going on and on and on in my mouth. This is unbelievable. This is world-class wine. Easily, to me, worth $150. But being a third of the price now, because of its relative unknown status, to me it may be the best wine we've ever recommended on Wine Library TV for quality-price ratio. This is not an inexpensive wine, but it is of world-class quality, and I highly recommend, if you have any chance to get this wine on a restaurant list, or if you're in Spain, that you should do that, because this is the kind of wine that makes you realize there's a significant difference between world-class and very good. 15 to 20 years cellaring on this guy, at least 2 hours breathing if you're going to drink it now. This has been about that range. I'm just blown away. I can't say much more. Don't forget the name, Pago dell'Ama. You've got to be passionate about other things besides wine. Obviously, you know I am. I hope you are as well. We'll see you next time on Wine Library TV.